if I told you that God is not a man? In fact, God is a woman. And not only was our ancestors robbed from their personal freedom back in the old age, but as women were also robbed from our personal freedom as well. Because if we logically think about it, women were forced to dress a certain way, such as dresses with no pants. And in today's society, as you see, things elevated because we have our personal freedom to where we are allowed to wear pants. And just like in those old days, women were taught to stay at home and provide for their families. And on top of it, women were also forced to go out at very young ages and marry. And they even married men that they didn't even know, because that was their job back then, was to bear children and provide while the man go to work. So when the government manipulated our histories and our religions, they also robbed women from their personal freedoms as well, which has caused a big strain on today's society. And that's why a lot of men think women are trying to control them, and a lot of men feels like a woman is trying to be a man. As women are using our personal freedom and our full power to become everything that there is that we're supposed to become, because this is what we were designed to do off of natural instincts, something within us. And that comes from the creator of the woman, because that is our job, to create from within. And the reason why it's causing a strain on the man, because the man is who robbed us and controlled us from our personal freedom. And now that we have it back, there has been a big confusion on what a woman is designed to be and what a man is designed to be. And in this video, I will be explaining the difference. We give gratitude to our inspirational women leaders, such as the first Supreme Judge, Miss Joan Ruth Baden Ginsburg, for fighting up against women discrimination and female inequality, as she argued 6 cases for women to be treated equal as men and to have the same rights to vote and work in the same establishments, with having the same rights to go off to fight for our country in the military as men. And because of her bravery and her putting up a fight, us women are now allowed to live in our personal freedom without discrimination. And on top of it, another big inspirational leader, as we see today, and we celebrate her, Miss Ketanji Brown Jackson, showed all women how possible life is for us, and that women could do anything. And no matter how much man try to tear you down, we have everything within ourselves to succeed. This is why I say that God is a woman, because as we can see today, women have always been frontline protesting and jeopardizing herself with taking some of the biggest risks and sacrifices for the man. But also, the women have become the world's biggest undervalued, disrespected, abused, and neglected human being that there is on the earth today. And our biggest bullies and abusers are the male species. The reason why I say God is a woman is because if we logically think about it, just like Mother Nature, She is the creator of force and energy, which means she makes sure we have an abundance of oxygen and air to breathe. She makes sure everything flows and grows how it's supposed to, such as our flowers, plants, trees, fruits and vegetables, with making sure they get watered and nourished, and just make sure everything goes in timely manner in abundance. And just like our animals with the lion and the lioness, the female lions are the pride's primary hunters and leaders, which means 90% of the time the lioness, which is the female lions, go out and get the prey and bring those nourishments back to the lion and the cubs. And most of the time she even sit very high, so that way she can look out and be aware of any intruders and to let the lion know. And just like the queen of the jungle and majority of all female mammals, we carry the same 2X chromosomes as each other, which makes both female woman and mammal very similar to each other. And this is why I say that God is a woman, because women are creators of human life. We give birth to human life, which makes us gods. And for the first 3 months of conceiving, our embryos are considered to be female from the 2X chromosome. You know, about the second trimester, that's when the doctor is able to tell if the embryo is male or female, because the male would have X and Y chromosome instead of 2X chromosome. So as you can see, the male is first female before he is recognized as male, because he comes from a female first. These are just some things that I've written down using my own clarity on how God made man and woman an equal balance of one another. Mentally, the woman is stronger than the man, but physically the man is stronger than the woman, meaning the woman is stronger than the man from an internal force from within, the inside, but the man is stronger than the woman from an external force, which is the outside. Also, women mature faster than men, but men physically catch on to things faster than women. Also, women are designed to be warriors and hurt off of internal forces, and men are designed to be rebels and hurts off of external forces, meaning a man only hurts a woman from how he make her feel, but a woman only hurts a man from what she does to him physically. The woman reacts from a mental space, and the man reacts from a physical space, meaning, okay, say that the man is spending entirely too much money on like video games or just partying. Most likely the woman is observing it, and she may come up to him and say, hey, you've been spending a lot of money on partying and buying things, and we have bills coming up, or whatever they may have to do. Meanwhile, the woman may already have put a little extra cash up just for emergencies. Meanwhile, the male may be like, yo, you tripping. Like, I'm going to have the money when that time come. Or, I know how to get the money. And he know his potential, and he know what he can do physically to have the money and time. But because she's thinking from a mental space, she wants to be prepared, and that's how she reacts out of survival. But the male reacts physically out of survival because he know he can get out there and make it happen to make sure everything is done at the end of the day. And that's how they become yin and yang, and that's how they balance each other out. And as you can see, women are created directly from God, the creator, and we are also natural creators ourselves. So this is why it's important to treat the woman with respect, because it's not that she's trying to control you, it's that men have a part and women have a part, and that's what makes them equal in the world today. We all have a part of our purpose and ourselves that we are supposed to fulfill and express our best creativities and talents with. And that is the joy of being the man and the woman, and sharing our experiences while building and holding each other up. And this is why most of the men out here are not happy and are stagnant in their energies, because they are not treating the woman how she's supposed to be treated. They are, in fact, abusing their power with controlling the woman and abusing the woman, because they feel that they have the power to do that because they are more dominant and more masculine, when really their job is to make her feel protected, loved, and secured, and not unsecured, unprotected, and neglected. So this is why majority of a lot of men is struggling right now and stagnant in their energies. It's because they are not respecting the goddess for who she is. I hope you guys were inspired. Please subscribe if you don't mind. Feel free to like, share, and comment. My goal is to put on for the state of Ohio so we can be treated equal as well. I love you all. I hope you guys are inspired, and be looking out for my next video. Thank you.